Kabdiraxman was a young boy who always felt inferior to his peers. He was afraid of making mistakes and preferred to stay silent even when he knew the answers. His lack of confidence caused him to fall behind in school, sports, and even in his relationships with family and friends. One day, his grandfather noticed his sadness. He sat beside him and gently asked, "My dear grandson, why are you like this?" Kabdiraxman shook his head and replied, "Grandfather, I always feel like others are better than me. No matter what I do, it never seems good enough. Sometimes I don't even want to try." His grandfather smiled, reached into his pocket, and took out a small, beautiful stone. "My dear grandson, take this stone to the market and ask people how much they would pay for it." Kabdiraxman went to the market and showed the stone to a fruit vendor. The man looked at it and said, "This has no real value. At most, I can give you 5 shillings for it." He continued his journey and took the stone to a jeweler. The jeweler examined it carefully and then calmly said, "This is a precious gem. I would pay 5,000 shillings for it." Kabdiraxman was astonished by the huge difference in valuations. He returned to his grandfather and shared what had happened. His grandfather smiled and said, "My dear grandson, you see, people value things differently. Only those who recognize true worth can give a fair judgment. You are just like this stone. If you don't value yourself, others won't either. Build your confidence, increase your knowledge, and never be afraid to show your abilities." Kabdiraxman understood the lesson. He decided never to underestimate himself again. He started working harder, speaking up, and gradually gained the confidence to succeed. When you believe in yourself, the world will believe in you too. Subscribe to the channel